the garage, everybody. I know I have not recorded in quite some time. I'm not real sure what. I think that looks better, probably that wide angle back here. I don't know. I got a different phone now, so yes, I'm making videos on my phone. I need to invest in some cameras. I don't know. But I do apologize. We got the heater back here blaring away. Per usual. It's Michigan. It's cold out. So what we got going on today is we're working on the 230 again. Unfortunately, something still is not right with the transmission. I got to figure that out. If you guys aren't familiar with this, this is kind of set up to be a drag quad. It has a 2003 Yamaha R1 motor. That's what it uses for its power plant. Maybe I'll clip some videos of it doing some things. Really quick. But yeah, anyway, like I said, has transmission problems. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna pull the we're gonna start pulling the engine apart, and so that's what we're gonna be trying to figure out today, is if we can fix that. These motors are not that hard to work on, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys in detail as to what goes on. So I'm gonna stop talking. All right, I apologize for the weird camera angle. You're sitting on the back of the quad right now. So now we just gotta get the engine on the workbench, which is a lot easier said than done. I did it before. I feel like I was in better shape the last time I did this up here. So this one. Oh my gosh. I'm not kidding, it feels like it weighs almost 900 pounds. Probably not, probably 400. I think it weighs like 400 pounds, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't joking. Look at that. Well, it says claimed, but 437 pounds. Just the engine. I'm gonna have to look that up. But now it's disassembly time. We'll focus on this side first. So let's get some tools. So we got the engine on the bench there, which was my workout for the next 3 years. A lot of these are loose because when we were doing our testing, which I plan on recording from now on, we're gonna be recording a lot more stuff. But when I took this out for testing, it had an oil. I thought it had an oil pressure issue. The oil pressure sensor came unplugged. It was causing the light to flash. And I thought we had an oil pressure issue, but we didn't. So the first thing I checked was the the chain, there is a behind the clutch. This whole like unit in here runs the oil pump and the water pump. There's a chain that connects the two. I'll show you that, but I just wanted to make sure there's nothing strange happened to the oil pump chain or anything. There we go. And we might need to use it later to jam up these gears that are in here. So now we want to get this cover off here. So now we actually need to turn this thing around. So now we're going to go ahead and take the flywheel off. We might as well since we're in here. And that is definitely going to be on there, by the way, so you want to be really careful. You need a special tool. I can link this in the description. Basically, it's a flywheel puller. Actually, it's a Motion Pro. You guys can see the numbers on there. You unthread this, obviously, and you just use the bolt part. So this guy, that's all you need. And you obviously need the correct socket for this, so hold on. I don't really like using an impact to do this, but usually it should come right off within a few clicks. You want to be careful because you can definitely pinch your fingers in there. All right, and there we go. We got the basically the alternator or the stator out of it. You want to be very, very careful with this thing. This is another part you probably can't get anymore. So maybe not. This is kind of a wear item, so you may be able to get this. All right, let's continue on with the disassembly. I think now it's time for the oil pan, honestly. I think. All right, so let me bring you guys over here, and I'll just show you the inside, just in case. You've never seen inside here or are scared. Like I said, we're not going to be messing with timing chains or anything like that. This piece over here pretty much just stays assembled, believe it or not. So it is kind of scary because you are taking the mains off and all that stuff. But this is a water pump / oil pump deal. And basically we have to get it out in order to continue on here. There's some more bolts under here we have to get to, so. We're gonna go ahead and get the oil pump, the pickup out of here. Yeah, there's no seal on there's no gasket either or anything, which I find really strange. So we might actually make ourselves a gasket. It actually shouldn't be too hard to do. I do not want to use RTV on this. I would love to O-ring it. I'd love to actually put an O-ring groove in here on the actual oil pump itself, or maybe the pickup. Maybe I should do it on the pickup. Might be smart. Might see if that's possible, something I can look into, because if we put if we could get an O-ringed groove in here. Okay, so while I'm editing this video, I just kind of wanted to show you guys really quick what I was talking about. So as you can see here, this is the 2003 R1 here, and you can see how there's no gasket or anything like that, no O-ring. It just directly bolts to the oil pump, as you can see there. So if we go over to the 2004, literally 1 year later, the oil strainer has an O-ring with this like collar, the sleeve in here. ah man, it's like I want to just order this 2004. The only thing also different, it has like this tab here for a bolt. I don't think that's really a big issue. I wonder is as long as the it lines up and it slots in there, I don't see why the 2004 version wouldn't work. So, but yeah, this is the oil pump slash water pump. Sits in the oil pan. It's kind of a cool design. Looks like a little turbo, little snail, but it's not. It's a water pump slash oil pump unit. Not too many good places to pull on. Let's see this one. Oh, there we go. All right, so it has been about a day now since I recorded last. I got busy and I was running out of memory on my phone figures to make videos. So anyway, so it's been about a day. So once you get to that last part of the video and you have this off, like I said, you got to take these the main bolts out, and you can see how there's a number there. You want to I think you want to take them off in the reverse sequence. I don't think it matters too much, but whether it's the reverse sequence or not, I usually, when I'm taking it apart, I'll start with 10, which I think is over here. I'll start with 10, and then go to 9, which is on the opposite side, and you just kind of work your way towards the middle. But yeah, and then there's the torque. There's the torque sequence for these guys in here. They got numbers next to them. Then on the outside doesn't matter as much. You still want to kind of use your head or brain with that, but I'm gonna see if I can find the torque specs for this. I had a buddy of mine send them to me. I'm gonna see if I can find them. You can probably find them online too, but yeah, once you get this, but I just have it sitting up here again because I'm just covering the crank bearings because I don't want dust and stuff getting on them while it's open. So, but once you get this off, you can literally just pull the transmission out. I have disassembled it a little bit from here. It's really straightforward. I'll show you guys when I reassemble it. So I ordered these 2 gears, and actually, let me show you what the problem is. What I think the problem is. We don't know if this is gonna fix it or not, but so if we look here, you can see how rounded off those gears are, or the dogs, or whatever you want to call them. They're really bad. Inside of here, it's also pretty bad. So I ordered these 2 gears. This is essentially second gear. The outside one is 6th gear, and then the inside one is technically 2nd gear, and they combine the 2 of them to make 2nd gear. Basically, that's how that works. I think something like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. My editing skills are not the greatest, so hopefully they get better as I do more of these. I do plan on trying to do more of these. The gears should be here sometime this week or next week, so we're gonna get those replaced, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll probably make an entire video of putting this thing back together. If you want to see the engine actually getting assembled and everything getting put back on in the quad, let me know. And you know what? Before the video ends, I will I will put the part number in for those gears. And but yeah, stay tuned for the second video. You guys can watch. I'll try and do make a more detailed video of actually putting the stuff back together into the engine and the torquing and all that stuff. I'll try and do a really detailed video of that. But yeah, honestly, I think anybody can do this if you have worked on stuff a little bit. Just take your time. It is, you know, you got hoses and stuff you have to disconnect and all that stuff. But it is scary. But it's honestly, this is honestly, in my opinion, easier as long as you keep everything together and you take pictures. You'll be fine. Like, I think anybody can tackle that. But yeah, and then always make sure you have a little, you know, a place to put everything. So this is like all the parts and bolts and stuff. Gonna keep that shut in there until we're ready for reassembly. But yeah, eventually it's gonna go back into the quad. The quad looks really funny sitting up like this. It usually sits like down a lot more because it has the weight of the engine in there. But yeah. And WD-40 on the ground, not good. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, that kind of stuff, you know, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. I feel like there's not too many people really doing stuff with that gear R1 motor, but you know, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, quick update from the future me. So I've been looking into this even more, and I've been talking to some people. And one thing, there's something that caused the damage on the gears. And after looking at the forks closer on my machine, I'll have to put some pictures in really quick. But anyway, the forks are actually damaged. Well, one of them is damaged, I'm sure of, but I went ahead and ordered 2 of them. So the reason why the gears keep getting rounded out is because the fork itself is got a lot of wear on it now. So it's not really able to hold the gears in place anymore. So, and that's why the dogs will, or that dogs or gear, whatever you want to call it, they will pop out, and then they'll start rounding off because they're just not, the fork isn't holding the gear in place anymore. So instead of just throwing the gears in there and hoping for the best, I'm gonna order new forks. And I inspected the drum as well. The drum looks really good, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I think it's definitely the fork, and I'll put some pictures up really quick, and you can see that it's worn out pretty bad. It doesn't look bent to my eye, but it could be. But it's definitely got a lot of wear on it, and I think it's definitely it's not helping in my opinion. So. But yeah, alright, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching the video. If anyone made it this far, it's I feel bad. It's kind of a long video, but stay tuned. There's gonna be more. I plan on doing a video. I'm trying to make these videos better and more. I feel like I'm really lacking in detail. I'm gonna try and move the camera around more, get better angles and stuff like that. Because this was just hard for me to watch, honestly. But yeah, gonna try and do better. You know, hang in there, or maybe I should hang in there. I don't know. But all right, we're gonna end it now. Thanks for watching.